Did you know that 75% of people fear public speaking more than death? It's true. Most of us would rather face a firing squad than speak in front of a crowd. But here's the shocking part: public speaking isn't just a skill, it's a superpower. Great speakers can change the world, and it doesn't take years of experience to get there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to unlock that power in just 7 minutes. We'll break down easy-to-follow strategies that will instantly improve your speaking skills. I'll share the science behind confident body language, how to command attention with your voice, and how storytelling can make your words unforgettable. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll be ready to own the stage and leave your audience hanging on every word. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Unleash your inner stage beast. Do you ever get nervous before speaking? You're not alone. Most of the world's top speakers admit they felt fear at the start. But here's the secret: great speakers aren't born, they are made. It starts with mindset. You must believe that you're worthy of the audience's attention. Think about it: if you don't believe in your message, how can anyone else? Confidence comes from practice and preparation. Top speakers like Tony Robbins didn't wake up great, they put in the hours. Remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between fear and excitement. So, choose excitement instead. Your audience can feel your energy, so if you're pumped, they will be too. Practice your speech in front of a mirror, then in front of friends, until you're not just speaking, you're performing. A study by the University of California found that body language plays a crucial role in how people perceive your confidence. The more open and grounded you are, the more others will trust you. Great speakers know how to control their mindset to control their body, and then, their audience. Chapter 2: Voice hacks that command attention. Let's talk about your voice. It's more powerful than you think. Research from Harvard found that speakers who use vocal variety, different pitches, speeds, and volumes, keep their audience engaged 35% longer. People don't tune in because of what you're saying, they tune in because of how you're saying it. Try speaking in a monotone and see how quickly people zone out. Now, shift your tone, speed up for excitement, slow down for emphasis, and throw in a pause for suspense. Those pauses? They're gold. In fact, public speaking experts say that strategic silence often speaks louder than words. When you vary your pace, you create a rhythm that keeps listeners on their toes. And a study published by the Journal of Voice showed that speakers who vary their pitch and rhythm are perceived as more dynamic, confident, and engaging. One of the best ways to practice this? Record yourself. Listen to where you need to add variety and where you need more energy. Before you know it, your voice will have the power to hold anyone's attention. Chapter 3: Eye contact. The unspoken power move. Eye contact is one of the most underrated tools in speaking. It's not just a way to connect with the audience, it's how you dominate the room. Studies show that making eye contact with your audience increases trust and engagement. In fact, a study by the University of Glasgow revealed that people are more likely to believe someone who holds their gaze for at least 3 seconds. But here's the trick: don't just look around the room aimlessly. Lock eyes with individuals for a few seconds at a time. This makes them feel seen and heard, creating a deeper connection. When you make eye contact, your audience feels like you're talking to them directly. They stop seeing you as a speaker and start seeing you as a fellow human. For the introverts out there, this might sound intimidating. But the reality is, avoiding eye contact can make you come across as untrustworthy or nervous. Practice by looking at friendly faces in the crowd first. As you get more comfortable, your gaze will naturally spread across the room. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. More tips are coming your way. Chapter 4: Body language. Your silent power play. Imagine you're listening to someone talk about an exciting idea. Now picture him standing still, arms crossed, looking at the floor. How much would you trust them? Not much. Your body speaks louder than words. A study published by the National Institute of Health found that 55% of communication is non-verbal. That means your posture, gestures, and movements matter more than you think. Good body language helps you appear confident and trustworthy. Stand tall, shoulders back, and use open gestures. When you use your hands while speaking, it makes your points clearer and more memorable. Look at great speakers like Barack Obama. His gestures were deliberate, often mirroring the message he was conveying. That's no accident. Even small movements, like leaning forward when making a point, can show engagement and interest. One more thing: be aware of your posture. A slouched speaker is a disengaged speaker. It's easy to slip into bad posture when you're nervous, but it only adds to your anxiety. Start by imagining a string pulling you up from the top of your head. The result? Instant confidence. Chapter 5, The Storytelling Secret. Make them feel like they're living it. Everyone loves a good story. But why? Stories engage us on a deeper level, stirring emotions that facts alone can't. Research from Princeton University shows that when people tell stories, their brains sync up with their audience. This means they are more likely to retain what you say. Your goal as a speaker? Make them feel what you're saying. Think about some of the best speakers: Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King Jr., and even Oprah. They didn't just deliver facts. They told stories that resonated emotionally with their audience. For instance, when Jobs introduced the iPhone, he didn't just list its features, he told a story about the future. To create this connection, start with a personal story. Share a challenge you faced and how you overcame it. Use vivid details to draw your audience in. Did you know that a story told with sensory details, sight, sound, smell, etc., is 22 times more likely to be remembered than one that's not? People love stories because they make abstract ideas concrete. So, make your stories relatable, and let them experience your message firsthand. Chapter 6, The Magnetic Close. Ending like a legend. Ever heard the saying, "It's not how you start, but how you finish"? That's especially true when it comes to public speaking. A strong ending is what people will remember the most. A study from the University of California found that people tend to remember the last 10% of a speech more than any other part. Your closing should be a call to action or an unforgettable moment. Think of it like the final chapter of a book. It should leave your audience thinking about your message long after you're done. The best closings often include a powerful quote or a memorable story that ties everything together. Don't just stop speaking and say, "Thank you." Instead, end with something that grabs attention, like a bold statement, a question that challenges their thinking, or a powerful quote. Something like, "The best way to predict your future is to create it," or, "Are you ready to be the next great speaker?" These kinds of endings create a sense of urgency and excitement. It's your final opportunity to make a lasting impression, so make it count. There you have it, 6 powerful strategies to help you become the great speaker you're destined to be. Now, it's time to put these tips into practice. Remember, every great speaker started where you are today, nervous, uncertain, but willing to step up. If you follow these steps and embrace the strategies, you'll lock in the skills to command any stage. Time to own your speaking game in 2025 and beyond. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. More tips, tricks, and secrets to public speaking are coming your way.